Hey you guys, I hope you're having a good day. I'm good. I'm good. I have a sty in my left eye. Other than that, it's been a pretty easy day. I had it in my mind to do a video of my friend Miss Millie. Millie. I did her bath and her blow dry, and then because I was listening to a podcast, my ears, I forgot I was supposed to film her haircut. And I already told her people I was going to put her on YouTube. So I already started it. And then I realized after I did most of her right side, I turned around and I was like, uh-oh. I was supposed to do a video of her haircut. I will blame that on perimenopause brain fog. Yeah. I don't know if that'll pass. Anyways, she is getting a number 5 on her body. Come here. Whoops. Bonk your head. She is very anxious of most things. She does well for me, meaning if I put her somewhere, she'll stay where I put her for the most part. But she just acts terrified during the groom. Now, when I get to the house, usually I go in and most of the time I have to pee. Because that's my life now. I can't hold it at all. So I go in the house and I say hi to her and her sister, and then she's just so excited that I'm there, that I'm at the house, that I come in, and she's jumping on my legs and pet me, look at me, play with me. Then we go to the rig and she will just start a panting away. She just starts panting. She kind of quivers a little bit. And then when we're done, I take her back in the house. She's my best friend. So it's not me she's anxious about. It's really the process. And I've been working with her since I've had the old van. So it's a couple years, few. So, like, she knows the deal. Because I do it in the same order every time. And every time, she's just a little weary, a little leery, nervous. Makes me wonder if she ever had like a really awful time and got hurt or something. I don't know. Or it could be a breed thing. She's a snorky poo. What I think, isn't that supposed to be Shih Tzu Yorkie Poodle? And all 3 of those breeds tend to tremble in their boots during a haircut. And her sister, I'm awful. I forget. Miss Gracie's a doodle or a poodle. I think she's a doodle. She's infinitely more anxious and nervous, and I can't even blow dry her sister. Because she acts like it's gonna blow her soul out of her butt. She just will not stand for it. So I don't do it. Because she's a doodle, and if she tried hard enough, she could hurt me because of my right arm disability. I mean, she wouldn't bite me or nothing, but she jerks like this. And if I'm trying to control her up here, if I get maybe my finger stuck in the hole, she can jerk and, break a finger. I did almost get into a bad spot with her that way. I was trying to control her, and I didn't realize my finger was in the hole, and she jerked away from me and took me with her. And I was like, whoa. I try to be more mindful of where my digits are, but sometimes in the heat of the moment, I lose track of where all my fingers are, especially the ones on my right hand that are numb because of nerve damage. That's how I usually, if I'm scissoring, I will cut these two fingers usually, if I'm going to cut anything, because I have less awareness of where they are because I can't feel them. And right after I had come back to work after the baby stuff, I had cut myself and had no idea. And then I was wondering why there was blood on the dog, and I'm panicking that I cut the dog. Oh no. It was my finger. I was like, wow. So that's what peripheral neuropathy feels like. This is also one of my girls that I should get that partition for. She's always scooting so far away from me. I have the intention, and then I get home and I forget to order it. I could order it while I'm out working, but my mind gets, I'm in the zone and doing the thing. I'm listening to a podcast and forgetting to film a haircut that I wanted to film all day. Things happen. I know, but I want the back of your neck. So what podcasts do you like to listen to? I listened to one this morning when I was waking up and having my coffee here on YouTube with Jess Adorno, who's also a mobile groomer, and she does do teachings at Groom Expos. And Ellie, and I don't remember her last name. It's long. It looks like something I would mess up pronouncing. But Ellie's the one that started Retro Stylist Wear. And she'd had a car accident in April. And actually found out about it from Jess, who was at the Northwest Groom Show in Tacoma. And I was there all weekend for classes and stuff. And Jess Adorno has had her own injury to her right foot. Ellie had an injury to her right foot. So they kind of bonded over that. And it was a podcast with those two talking about their journey and where they are and where they were. And it was really cool. I liked it. I really did. A lot of times while I'm out working, I will listen to true crime podcasts, cold case stories, all that kind of stuff. Unsolved mysteries. Which is my favorite. I could listen to Robert Stack every day for the rest of my life. And actually, I have seen them all, man. I grew up watching them, and I found them on YouTube, and I watched them every single one. And then 2 of them popped across my feed yesterday, and I was so excited. And they're ones I've seen probably 100 times, but I always get so excited when I hear that music. And the disclaimer, you know, what you're about to see is not a news broadcast. I get so excited. Or America's Most Wanted. I grew up watching that too. A couple other episodes have popped across my YouTube feed. I'm like, yeah. Hair in my mouth. I'm gonna rinse it down with some V8. Hold on. La. I don't even want to think about how much hair I eat over the course of a day. Well, I know. She really doesn't love it when I do her front legs. I think because her feet are turned out a little bit. What is that called? Pigeon-toed? That's just the natural composition of how her legs are. And she stands. So I try to be careful and not wrench her legs one way or the other. But sometimes she doesn't help me, and she's like wrenching in a way that I'm like, that's not gonna feel good. Come here, honey. Come here. Hold on. Wait a sec. Okay. Gonna get your armpit. I come and see these girls every 3 months. That's really per owner request. I think before they were on an as needed, and my schedule gets so cramped so easy, so fast that that was not doable. And I do them relatively short, so the timeline of the groom and the haircut itself kind of meshes with their lifestyle better. You know, mom and dad work, and they like to go out in the back 40 and get into all the brush and the grass and the weeds and the trees. I love you too. See, no hard feelings. She just wishes it was over now. And her haircut actually goes pretty fast. Usually. Hold on, little girl. Okay, let me see your other armpit. Her pits tend to get a little tangled. Hang on. Her feet are so ticklish. So ticklish. Hold on. Little girl. Oh, you have a mat in that one. Hold on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, I got it. Good job, Millie. Hold on. Hold on. There. I already did her nails before the bath because I come here every few months. I didn't want to have a nail get caught in the grate. That wouldn't be great. But so I usually will cut and Dremel her. Did I Dremel her nails? No, I didn't. I will Dremel them. I usually cut them before the bath for sure. Because, you know, I have had that in the past when I worked other places. And that's not good because the dog screams and freaks out and you're panicking and trying not to get bit. And it's just not fun. I learned early on, if you can avoid a problem, do whatever it takes to avoid a problem. Let's go around your feet, babes. Come here. I don't know if I ever told you guys why I will do the rounding of the feet from from underneath. Years ago, it was drilled into our heads to always see where your scissors cutting edge is. So, because I'm left-handed and a little backwards, I look at it from underneath the dog. Now I'm just gonna go over her a little with the thinning shear and see what's sticking out. Hang on. I don't usually nitpick her too much because she usually looks pretty good on it with the bladed cut on its own, but there's usually a couple things I like to get. And she does have some like cottony hair, so sometimes the clipper might miss with something here and there. Let's take a look at your tail. Get the Hydra Ultra Finishing Dematting Spray here. Noticed in the tub her tail was pretty mangled, so I'm going to see how much of this I can brush out. Might end up taking the chunkers to some of it, just chunking it out. Let's see. I'll take the end of the comb right here and get it in on the little section of the tangle and kind of pull it away. Not the whole mat, just a piece of it, like the outer edge. Try to break it up. Put the table up a little here. There. Honey, scooting away from me isn't going to make it stop any faster. Come here. I know, she thinks it should. Come here. Yeah, some of these big ones, I think I'll just chunk them. Or if I use the thinning shear, the straight blade is down, so I can slide in there. Her owners are very forgiving. If I have to shave her tail, shave her tail. They don't really say anything about it except for, meh, where's your tail? But they tend to understand that they don't appreciate being brushed the way they need to be brushed. They just want to live their lives. I get it. I really do. There's a couple doodles that I do, and I just shave them bald from nose to tail. Well, because they're out in the deep 40 and doing the hikes and the runs and the get into all the funky stuff, and they're like, shave them bald. Let me see. This is a hard call because there's enough of it that if I chunk out, you see where it's matted at. Here. Hold on. Here. And like the part that isn't is like right here. And then I gotta think to myself, what is it gonna look like if I chunk out all of this? It's gonna look like that. Let's just take it. I can't put you through that. And it'll still look stupid. We'll just grow it back out. And no, I'm not going to leave the tip hairy because that just looks dumb, in my personal opinion. Some people enjoy the little lion tail. I think just take the whole thing. It's just dumb. Come here. What? kind of works in my favor. When I hold her tail up and I'm like, she pulls it right down. I know, I don't like having to shave your tail either, but what I like even less is dematting something, a tail, and then it looks like Swiss cheese because there is a whole bunch of holes in it. I hate that even more. I hate that more than a naked tail. So. Come here, baby. Oh, I just remembered. I gotta dig out all my Halloween bandanas. I had some left over from last year. I gotta get those out. It's October 1st. I've been sleeping on the job here. I gotta get all the Halloween costumes out. Or I might order some more. Because I put on I have a Facebook group where I put up albums for the pictures that I take, and I was thinking about this a couple days ago. I'm like, do I really want to reuse my costumes from last year? No, I don't think I do. I think I want new, fresh ones. Different ones. I could sell them on Marketplace, gently used. Or I could see if my friend Amanda wants some. I have a friend who's starting her own mobile van. It's being built right now. It should be done at the end. It'll be done at the end of the month. Never mind. Halloween costumes won't do her any good. I'll think of something. Right? Yeah. She's the sweetest. You are just the sweetest, Millie Billy. Oh, that's why your legs are a little funky. You Shih Tzu. Shih Tzu. A Shih Tzu. I can't tell you how many I've done in my turned in or out. They got funky elbows. That's okay. It has character. Character. Just like I want to sit so bad. Whoa, did you hear that? That was my belly. My belly's full of V8 juice. When I was a kid, my mom always had V8 juice, vegetable juice. I could tell you why, but you might know why. Poor man's Bloody Marys. I like to drink them at work because I feel like they give me a boost. Ugh. Now I think they taste nummy. Unless I get the low sodium ones. I mean, I'll still drink them. They don't taste quite as good, but that's okay. Okay, let's do your face. Her face, sometimes I have to take on a case by case because sometimes she's a bit more ratty tatty. I think last time I had to shave her ears. Maybe it was time before. Sometimes she has tangles on her cheeks or her chin, and I'll have to take her face a bit shorter, but I didn't see or feel anything in the blow dry, so I think we're good to go with the 1/2 inch. And on her and her sister, I don't cut the eyelashes, and it's the eyelashes right on the upper lid, like the real eyelashes. But her mama told me today that her human brother cut her eyelashes because they were long eyelashes, and I'll trim them to like the side of the face usually so they're not flapping in the breeze longer than the face. And I've been working on that for months. And then he went and cut their eyelashes. Mom was not too pleased. From what I gather. Excuse me, I have burps. Thought I should make a disclaimer. Excuse me, I have burps. I don't know if you can hear my burps over my earbuds. In case you can. Come to me a little bit. So when their eyelashes are long and I'm clipping their visor, I will take the eyelash. Hers are black. They're easy to see. I'll take it and I'll hold it down under my finger. So I'm not cutting it with the visor. But since somebody cut them, you know, they might have been longer than the side of the face now that I think about it. Maybe that's why he felt the need to do it. I don't know. I don't. I actually have a boy doodle that I leave his eyelashes long too. But his are like a reddish blonde color. He's like a reddish orange color, maybe a little buff. I don't know. He's a little hard to describe. Let me see. No, blonde. His hair is more blonde, but I feel like his eyelashes are like a brownish orange color. Let's get your eye corners back. Somebody just pulled up at home. And Gracie's barking. Here, Millie. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come to me, darling. She's putting pressure on my hand. Trying to put her head down so she can see out the window. Kind of blend some of this hair and head hair. They used to say blend it into the neck, and I'm like, that's a dog that was shaved in a 7 or a 10. You can't blend that into the neck. So I just try to make the transition a bit smoother. Make the scissor marks less obvious. Millie, honey, can you look at me? You're not in the camera frame. Okay. Now you do have some matting behind your ear. I'll just zip that out with an 8. Setting on my Kenchii. Because I don't like ripping on the back of the ear. That is sensitive. So I'm combing out her ears before I do the sides of her face because I hold her ears up over her head. And for some reason, that's just the order that I do it in. I could comb them out after I do the face, but I don't, for some reason, I just comb them out first. Oh, I should probably comb your hair forward to make sure your visor is all right. Try to open up your eye area so you look like you have eyeballs. There. I remember back in the day when I worked at PetSmart, we used to tap our scissors on the table to get the hair off of our thinners. They'd be open, you know, you just tap them. I won't do that on this table. It's a glass top. Not that the table top would break, but it's a disconcerting sound, you know. It just doesn't sound like it's a good idea for the shears. She's easily distracted. She's like, wait, I'm gonna smell you real quick. Yeah, I should probably wash this smock. Or I could put retro stylist square tops in the wash. But I don't do my laundry. And my husband does the laundry because he's my house husband. And when I get on these stretches of working 3 or 4 weeks straight without a day off, like when would I do my laundry? Because I work 9 a.m. to whenever I'm done. And that might be anywhere from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And those are all regular clients that I rotate. But I still have people I'm trying to work into my schedule from when I was off with the baby stuff. So I give myself some allowance to not feel bad for not being home during that time because it takes time to get caught up. But I will be taking a couple weeks off and, you know, for Christmas and New Year's. Whoa. It's okay, honey. It was just one of the back doors on the van. I am at a house that's on top of a hill, and there's no trees to block the wind at all. So when it gets gusty up here, and because I leave my rear doors open for when I run the generator, they will on occasion get slammed shut. And I can usually hear it before it happens because I can hear the wind picking up outside. And then I can hear the door coming off of the magnet. Oh no. Well, if I have them all the way open and stuck to the side of the van, I can hear it when it comes off the magnet. But up here, I won't hook them to the magnets on the side of the van because I know the wind will just rip the door off of there and slam it anyway. So today I just had them open back there. And it apparently is getting windy outside. Let me get some of your mustache. Comb it to the front here. And now you're going to shake even more. Oh, baby. Yeah, she really doesn't like it when the door is slammed back there. First time it ever happened, it scared me. It's okay, honey. It's just the wind. And you can hear it from the vents up top, too. Let me see, honey. Let me see. It's usually a little bit windy up here, but I think we have a storm system coming in, so it's gonna be really windy. Sweet Pea, can I see your chin? Millie, Millie, look up. Look at me. She's like, no, I'm sketched out. I can't do it. Just trying to see if your one side of your chops equals the other side of your chops. Like, how is your neck so strong? I don't get it. Let me see. Look up. I think that's good. All right. Her hair is so light and fine, it gets stuck in my furs. So I will wrap up here, take her picture, get it uploaded in the next day or so. Oh, the obligatory. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and share. Comment. Oh, aw. It was a long hair, I promise. Okay. I lost, so I do all my videos and uploads from my phone. And I had the list of websites where I buy certain products, like my combs and my clippers and my blades and stuff. Well, I had apparently saved so many things to my clipboard that I lost it. So I'm gonna have to pull it. I think I saved it to another program, like a note-taking program. So I'm gonna see if I can add that back in because I usually put it on the descriptions in case groomers or pet owners want to order something that they see me use. They can do that. But if you have any questions about something I've used or something I mentioned or talked about, drop a comment and I will comment you back or comment to it. Anyways, you know what I mean. I'll hit you up. All right, I'm gonna get her finished and I will see you guys later. Thank you. Bye.